Hello guys, what is good? Snowflake here, welcome to another episode of Oblivion, and not just any episode, pretty much the Dark Brotherhood finale. So this is, as you probably might have guessed, going to be the last Dark Brotherhood quest, or at least the main, there is another quest to do, but this is like the conclusion of the story. So, a big episode for sure. I was going to do a quick recap of the last episode before that, just a reminder. I do have a thing called Snowflake Sundays where you guys can vote for the content you want to see on Sundays. I'll leave a link to the form for the end of next week in the description below. And you can also join my Discord server, where you can be notified every time a new form is released every Monday. So, if you want to vote for something. But yeah, anyway, last episode, after it was revealed that we in fact had been killing Black Hand members as opposed to our Dark Brotherhood contracts, Lucy and LeChance sent us on the task of finding who the actual traitor was, because apparently it wasn't any of the people we slaughtered in the Shading Hole Sanctuary. So that's good. That's another bunch of friendly kills that serve no purpose. But it's fine. We somehow managed to find someone giving us fake orders, even though we've never been able to catch someone in the act every other time we've done an assassination. But this time we caught the guy in the act, but apparently he was just a random from the streets who was paid off to give me orders by a robed man who had no identifying features. That's helpful when you're trying to track him down. But anyway, we went down to his hideout in the lighthouse cellar. A lot of rotting corpses, human and non-human, along with a mysterious head, and conveniently, the guy left his journal behind. We were able to gather that he'd been plotting his revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some time for the murder of his mother, which I think, from what I gathered, I think his dad was the one who called in the contract, and Lucy and LeChance was the one who did it and cut off her head. That's presumably the mother's head that we found, which is now in our possession. Unfortunately, there was not enough clues in the book to identify who the traitor was. So yeah, we went back to Apple Watch where we killed the Cronus family to talk to Lucian and let him know what we had. And instead of Lucian, we ran into the whole rest of the Black Hand, with Lucian hung from the ceiling, naked, missing a lot of parts. Because the Black Hand had managed to track him down and kill him. Because they believed Lucian was the traitor and that he had ordered me to kill all those Black Hand members, just as the traitor planned. So yeah, we met Arquin, we met the other Black Hand dudes. We know Arquin's not the traitor because the dead drop that we intercepted had ordered us to kill Arquin. Would have been a very 5D chess play if Arquin had done that herself. But, yeah. So Arquin's probably the only person we trust. We talked to the other 3 Black Hand members, but we couldn't I couldn't gather any clues as to who exactly the traitor was, but we know from the journal that they plan to strike now, because we are meeting up with a Night Mother, who it turns out was right under our noses when we killed Ungolin, the listener in Breville near the Lucky Old Lady statue. It turns out that's actually the resting place of the Night Mother, and we'd actually killed Ungolin while he was trying to talk to her. So that was fun. But yeah, we'll be invoking a ritual of sorts to contact the Night Mother. In fact, we already have, because the statue's opened up and all the other members have gone in, but we know this was where the traitor planned to strike, so we need to be ready for anything. And we're going to be heading down there now to see what's going on. I think that's about it. Yeah, I believe so. Apologies if I missed anything, but you can always watch the last episode just in case if you haven't already for some reason. Okay. So there's a little door, Crypt of a Night Mother. Let's see what's happening.
What is the meaning of this
There she is.
desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Well, 5 of us.
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LaChance served Sithis till his dying breath.
Try telling her.
The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
Oh, uh-oh.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
You can kill him too, Arkwood. Oh. Oh, I almost hit Arkwood. Oh.
Let's get this over with.
Alright. Well, the traitor, Matthew Bellamont, is dead, and the crisis that has played the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she has to say. Alright, so I wanted to comment on that whole scene. I felt like they could have done that a little bit better. It did feel a bit... Well, I don't know what the word is here. It didn't feel quite right, let's say. But, yeah. I forgot to say this at the beginning of the episode. I probably said it in the last one, but I don't see why I couldn't have just taken Arkwood to the side, shown her everything I knew, because I could trust Arkwood, and then we couldn't just do more investigating to find out who the traitor was. I don't see why that wouldn't be an option in this case. But yeah. The Night Mother spoke to us, and apparently she knew all along that who the traitor was, and that it wasn't Lucian. Matthew Bellamont, of course, took his time to admit to it, and he actually managed to one-shot 2 members of the Black Hand, which is interesting because you'd think they would be like elite fighters or something to rise to the top of the Dark Brotherhood organization, but no, they just died in one hit. And then the part where Arkwood was basically saying, "Oh no, it turns out that the traitor is Matthew Bellamont. You need to stop him before he can hurt the Night Mother," while he's like slashing away at her and she's just standing there doing nothing. I just felt a bit weird. Like, she could have said that while she was attacking him herself. It just felt a bit weird, her just standing there and not doing anything for a while. But we got him. Sorry. We got him eventually. Sweet. Oh, hello.
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Villager, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family.
That was me.
Your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary.
Yeah, I probably should have done that.
You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
Wasn't that hard. Alright, Alright, I live only to serve a Black Hand. I didn't revel in their slaughter. They didn't, well... They weren't, I was going to say they're my friends, but They weren't nice people, but, you know. Anyway, I only deserve a black hand this year.
I know, dear child, I know. You carried out your orders to the letter in the name of the Black Hand. How could I be anything but happy with you?
Fair.
No, my anger lies with the rest of my children. You see, I have known of Matthew Belmont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungawin was weak.
That's harsh.
Indeed, I allowed Matthew Belmont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
Right. What about poor Lucian, though? Like, did he deserve what happened to him in your eyes? Yeah, so the Night Mother apparently is controlling everything, and she allowed Matthew Belmont to do his thing. Because, why not? I mean, she punished a lot of her other loyal members who didn't really do anything wrong, so that's a little weird as well. I guess she was doing her own purification of sorts, where she was just getting rid of anyone who she didn't find was good enough. Okay. Hey, I'm alive, so no complaints here, I guess. It was pretty cringe, but let's go with, but why, Honored Night Mother? Tristan voice.
Don't you see? Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener.
Damn.
You possess strength and cunning.
We've done it.
And a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
Whoa, that's weird. Well, that confirms I have a mother. I don't know who she is because Elder Scrolls characters don't have families or histories at all. But I have a mother. That's good to know. Could probably go visit her sometime. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, it feels like we joined the Black Hand like 5 minutes ago, and now we're already listening. Like we're top of a food chain for Dark Brotherhood now. But I guess when pretty much everyone else is dead, there's really not much choice. I mean, you saw Arquin just now. I mean, is that really listener material? Just standing there while someone is slashing at the Night Mother? Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, let's not be arrogant. So what happens now, unholy matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all that has transpired. Help yourself to any treasures this crypt may offer.
That's what I've been waiting for.
When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done, and when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arquin. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
Servant, hey? I like. I'm not sure if Arquin is very happy with that. I mean, she would have been the highest ranking Black Hand member remaining, and yeah, she doesn't get to be listener. You're gonna have to get through me first, Arquin, I'm sorry. Yeah. That is it. We have dealt with the traitor, eventually. Matthew Belmont lies dead, along with the other dudes, Banisalor and Belisarius Arius. Great name, but not much of a fighter, to be fair. Neither of them were particularly great fighters. Dagger of Numbing, I believe, is what Matthew was using, so we'll take that. Frost damage, 5 points on strike. Really? This is what one-shot you guys? 7 damage plus 5 frost damage? Has not a very good showing. We'll get some Black Hand drip. Especially because Matthew definitely doesn't deserve it anymore. Banners, yeah, we'll take yours as well. Don't think he particularly deserved it either based on that performance. What about Belisarius? What are you saying? Yep, exactly the same. Would have been nice if they had some unique stuff about them. Really, even though they were high-ranking members of the Black Hand, they ended up just being like random goons in the grand scheme of things, really. Oh, look, it's a bunch of skeleton kids. Does this remind you of anything? Like, I don't know, the front, like the entrance to the Shadenhull Sanctuary? There's a bunch of children and, yeah. Yeah, Night Mother, known for her love of her kids. Let's leave it at that, eh? Can't loot this skeleton, though, sadly. There's some nice alchemy ingredients. Some pretty rare ones here. I think that's it for this part. Let's not loot the kids. I mean, we can't anyway. Well, there's a sword here, too. Iron longsword. That's it? You're a Black Hand Elite member and you only have iron weapons? Shameful, shameful, really. Right, let's have a look at some of these treasures. The Brothers of Darkness book, which we did read. This was the book that Jagasta had, I think. Pretty sure we did read this. I believe so. Anyway, take it. 5 tenets. Yep, of course. That would obviously be down here. When the Night Mother's bored, I'm sure she has a quick read of the 5 tenets, you know. Oh, some more flesh. Yep. It's one of the best treasures in this whole place. We're not allowed to leave through that ladder, unfortunately. The only way to leave is to talk to the Night Mother. Is there anything hiding back here? Secrets? No? Alright, let's start looting the chests. Arrow of Winter. Very nice. Mace of Blizzards. Helmet of the Drowned. Water breathing on self, but it is heavy armor. Still, very valuable. Some soul gems too. Do any of these chests have stuff on top of them? Nah, not. Gold ring, sorcery potion, another soul gem. It's not terrible. Arrows of freezing. War axe of a glacier. Reflecting helmet. Light armor. Resist magic 15%. Well, it doesn't really reflect then, does it? Got me excited. It's not bad, but it's not better than my Blade Turn Hood. Some more soul gems as well. Oh, bone meal. Nice. That's it. I always thought there was more here. I mean, it's not bad, to be fair. There's quite a lot of expensive stuff here. But I thought there'd be a bit more. There we go. What happens if we talk to Arquin?
The Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position. We will speak when we are back in the sanctuary.
Bless? Oh, she does not like me. I'm sorry I took your position, but you know, you'd have shown some sort of competence and actually bothered to find some proof about the whole traitor situation, then maybe you'd be listening, eh, Arquin?
You honor us with your presence.
Oh, okay, now she likes me. Wait, is she smiling? I thought she was like grimacing at me. Maybe she isn't. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Oh, I missed an ingredient. My bad. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, Night Mama.
You honor us with
What's
your
up?
presence.
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return.
That's true.
Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
New life? Whoa. I don't know about that. If you just mean starting my new position as a Dark Brotherhood listener, Black Hand listener, then yeah, but I don't know about a whole new life. I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I.
I don't know if I like that, but for sure.
Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special
Okay,
reward.
there is some more.
I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien LeChance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Roger that. Arquin and I have been teleported to the Shading Hull Sanctuary. I should speak now with Arquin, who will serve as my servant and guide in the days to come. Great, if she's my servant, I can get her to do pretty much anything. Go get me some money. No, I'm pretty sure that's not what servants do. That's the only thing I really need from her, to be honest. She hasn't shown much competence at anything else. Oh, hi, Arquin. Oh, is she not gonna just come towards me? Alright, well then, let's have a look at the Blade of Woe, which has now been upgraded and is now worth 13,500 gold. So, much, much stronger than it was when Lucien first gave it to me. And yeah, as you can see, it has a lot of enchantments. It damage, willpower, health, and magicka, 35 points on strike. Demoralize up to level 10 on strike. I think that looks better than it is. Damage, willpower, and magicka. I don't know, that just doesn't seem that useful for most enemies, but health 35 is not bad. It's pretty good, I suppose. But it only has 30 hits before it runs out of juice, which is a bit not good. But, you know, it's still nice for it to be upgraded. It's better than how it was. It's no longer a quest item too, so I can now drop it. And, well, of course, it also now has a weight. But yeah, this sanctuary, haven't been here since, you know, well, that incident, which we will not speak of further. Yeah.
You honor us with your presence.
What you saying, Arquin?
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role.
Alright.
Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members.
Sounds good.
You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done.
Well, it's kind of your own fault, Arquin.
Work.
Alright, well, yeah, that completes the quest. We have gotten our assignment from Arquin, so basically, it's a Radiant quest, let's put it that way. Like, you go to the Reveal statue once a week. You come here,
honor us with your presence.
you get some money, and then you can repeat that once a week. So it's not the most interesting quest, but it exists. But yeah, I think time to head back. Yeah, let's head back to Battleborn Castle and drop all of our stuff off as the listener of the Dark Brotherhood. Great stuff for us. Really moving up in the world. Got Shadowmere as well still with us. We gained quite a lot from this quest.
Greetings to you.
Greetings from the listener of the Dark Brotherhood. I mean, hello, servant. Alright, let's drop all this back. Still have the Celia's longsword from just before we went into Applewood. That was fun as well. Got to read the graves of the Draconis family that we killed and fight off the ghost of the mother. Another thing we did last episode that I forgot to mention. All of this Black Hand armor that we stole as well. I think that is about almost it. Just the soul gems. Alright, we have a basket for some reason. You know what? You can go in there too. Why do we have a pitchfork? Great. Oh well, okay, actually before we end the episode here, because I know this is a typical point where I would end the episode, let me save the game. Here, right. Because there was something I wanted to show you in the last episode. Which would have spoiled something for this episode. So I wanted to wait till now to show you it. So I'm going to reload the save where we were in Apple Watch. And we get to look at Lucian's corpse again. Isn't that
Greetings,
joy?
fellow speaker.
And last episode I said I was unable to identify the traitor. But actually there is a way to identify the traitor.
Black Hand welcomes
It's not something I would have figured out on my own, so I didn't do it in the playthrough. But I wanted to show you guys anyway, just in case you were interested. So if you recall, when we were tracking down the traitor, we found an item called Mother's Head. There it is on the screen now. If you drop that on the ground somewhere in Apple Watch, like I will do right now. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to do it for fun. And I'm just going to wave
May we
it
forever serve the Night Mother.
in
You are like an unholy
Mr.
vision,
Bellamont's
so
face.
beautiful.
That is a disturbing image. He has something different to say.
What? What is that? Is that a head? No, it can't be. Sorry, Speaker. I'm distracted. What?
So there you go. There is a way to reveal that it was Matthew Bellamont all along, but yeah, you would have had to try dropping the head on the floor, which probably isn't the most intuitive thing to do, but it's a nice little Easter egg. But yeah. Let's go back to the save before I accidentally save over everything. But yeah, that is it for this episode. The Dark Brotherhood storyline is complete, and we've become the listener. We've dealt with a traitor eventually. He did kill the majority of the Dark Brotherhood and Black Hand on the way, but yeah, it is what it is. We did all we could, basically. There's no way of being able to actually take any action against Matthew Bellamont before you get into the sanctuary, even if you do figure out it was him. So, yeah, that is the best we could do. But in the next episode, we are going to do the Whispers of Death quest. So this is the Radiant quest I talked to you about. We're not going to... There's no way of completing the quest, but I do want to do it at least once to show you guys how it works. So, yeah, we will do that. We will talk to the Night Mother, see what she has to say, and get some money from Arquin. You don't have to do it, by the way. She says in the dialogue, like, you must do it. But even here in the quest description, it says there is no penalty if you choose not to. So it's up to you if you want the extra money. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Dark Brotherhood quest line. It was definitely one of, if not the best quest lines in the entire Oblivion catalogue. A lot of twists and turns. We killed a lot of friends. But it led to us getting to the top of the food chain. So, moral of the story is, if you need to kill a few of your friends to get to the top, why not? Usually works. Don't do that, guys. Disclaimer, especially if someone from YouTube is watching. Don't kill people. It's bad. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care and peace.